Hi everybody, and welcome to this YouTube exclusive little video on today, the 20th of July, and of course the coronation of the King of the North, King Andy Burnham. This is the day that he ascends to become the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, despite the fact he didn't stand at the last general election, despite the fact that no one is actually beyond the 25,000 in Makerfield voted for him. But anyway, it doesn't matter. He is going to be our Prime Minister. And what I wanted to take is a couple of minutes to talk to you about what that will actually work out as. Because in 2024, Starmer won actually a stonking general election on a very small share of the vote, but nonetheless, he won. And people realized that he was going to be their Prime Minister. And I think they thought, well, he can be more competent than the shambles of the Conservative Party in the last several years. And so they placed their confidence in Labour. That didn't work out too good. It turned out that while Starmer got into government, he didn't know what to do in government, right? With Andy Burnham, it's different. It seems to me that he does kind of know what he needs to do to stay in government. And that is, he needs to pivot to the left. He needs to pivot to those within his own party who are instinctively much more left-wing than, for example, Keir Starmer ever was. And that was the curiosity about Starmer. He was to the right of his party. I believe Burnham is much more in the middle of his party. He is marinated in leftism. Now, he talks about Manchesterism. Manchesterism, what does that mean? Well, that means that, it's what, 10 years as a mayor where people gave him money to spend. That was his CV, basically. And just like Boris Johnson, when he was mayor, he wanted to be loved. So he played off all the necessary games to make sure that he got himself re-elected. And Manchester, it's an economic miracle. It's such an economic miracle. It has been the worst performing major British city in the last several years. Debt in Manchester has skyrocketed, a bit like homelessness in Manchester. So if you want to use Manchester as your template, which he's trying to do, and the media won't challenge him in this, you'd need to actually look at what Manchester has become. I mean, property developers have done well out of it, yeah. But when you actually look at the city itself, it's not been a successful record. But even at that, how does that prepare you to run a country? It's not going to be just about Manchester issues. He's going to have to deal with global issues starting today. So, I mean, in the spirit of trying to be generous, I mean, I wish him success insofar as it seems sort of rather churlish to sort of say, oh, he's going to be a disaster. He is going to be a disaster, that said, but let's watch it unfold. But my prediction is that he's going to come up against reality very quickly. And all the cute little videos and all the little sort of things that he does, I'm not wearing a shirt apart from when I'm in Parliament. All of that doesn't mean anything when you actually come up against the real world. And that's what Andy Burnham is going to meet today. Thanks for listening.